Hello, everyone. Welcome to Half-Cooked Ideas, a series of talks about thoughts you are unlikely to hear elsewhere. They will take you through the genesis of the Betweenness Model. It also contains an explanation for the origins of doubt and uncertainty, and it will introduce you to the language and convention, tampering, and meddling effects. Don't worry if you don't understand what I'm talking about. They will be explained in other talks. Enjoy, and I hope my philosophy is of value. So let's check where we stand. We finished the first segment, which is the introductory segment. The following talk falls under the second segment, which is a collection of random arguments and precursor thoughts that eventually led to development of the core fundamentals of cognition and the Betweenness model. After we finish this segment, we'll move to the formal argument segments about the core fundamentals of cognition and about the Betweenness model. So this segment or episode is a short one, and it's more of a remark than a prolonged discussion. It's titled "The Path to Truth is Never Straight" and is laden with barriers, to name a few. I don't recall the circumstances which led me to place these entries into my thought diary, but basically the idea is that we are all truth seekers and we use truth tools to tell us the truth. And these truth tools include history, journalism, storytelling, science, philosophy, logic, math. All of these are truth tellers. Some truths, however, require nearly unlimited time to arrive at. Some truths require nearly infinite processing power and number crunching power to be able to realize. And then some truths are indescribable, regardless of what tools you use, regardless of the quality and quantity of words or language or modeling techniques that you employ. So I wrote, truth seekers will never have sufficient time, number crunching, power, nor enough words to arrive to absolute truth. Perhaps the greatest of all barriers is the lack of direct path to truth. And that's why we resort to truth seeking through truth tellers or instruments that I listed a few of before. So ideas need to travel a sea of prosecution before deemed innocent. And that's where doubt and uncertainty come from. And it goes without saying that not all the truths make it across. There will always be a gap. Some truths will make longer journeys than others across the gap, and none of them will ultimately reach you because these gaps are forever inescapable. So what's the relevance of this? Basically, the indirectness of truth is a core fundamental of anything cognitive or mental. It is a fundamental flaw in the methodology of knowledge gaining that no knowledge can escape, including these knowledge sources: intuition, philosophy, metaphysics, myths, history, reason and logic, mathematics, languages, expressions and speech, experience, science, and test measurement requiring analysis. All of these cannot escape the indirectness of truth. For those of you who listened or watched the introduction clip, you probably already knew that this talk that we just are about to finish is relevant in the sense it presents additional examples to the examples given in the introduction and represents precursors to the first law of cognition that was stated in the introduction. And to remind ourselves that the first law of cognition affirms the indirectness of truth and knowledge. And this is how this talk is relevant to the bigger picture. This concludes our talk. Thank you for watching. If you found this interesting, please join us on other talks. And if you think this is valuable, please share with others. Bye-bye. See you later.